Day 35. I've ever told you you're really good at voices. It's possible. But I appreciate the compliment. Doing silly, funny voices has always been one of my favorite things to do. Oh, more free spicy spray! Even if I like doing silly, funny voices, I don't think becoming, like, a professional at it is ever something I'd do. Bro, how much does this stuff respawn? All of it. Alright. Let's kill the Bulborb this time. You're rude! I don't think I need to kill these bubble guys, but I'm doing it anyway. Can I kill you too? You're gonna be annoying. Thank God, red Pikmin damage is big. Alright, so... You. Even if they are Plasm Wraith goop, or whatever it's supposed to be in this mod, it is weird that they do respawn. Okay. What? Why is this over here? I didn't move it. Alright, well, you're supposed to fight the Crush Plat for it, but I guess it moved over here. If I don't have to fight him, I won't fight him. Free spicy spray. Actually, wait. Actually, if this is here, he might drop a bomb rock upon defeat. Come on. Okay, I'll grab the reds for the rest. He did, in fact, drop a bomb rock on defeat. That was what I thought. What I should do is have you go up here. If you could. Cool. Louie. Do you move? Great. Why are we not moving? I was able to do it just fine before. Okay. Sounds good to me. Fiery bullhogs are not necessary to defeat. We just need to get the bridge pieces. Probably. Alright. Alright, game not letting me do go here is quite fun. That's enough. The last leafling journal. Dandori. I woke up near a strange, dark green onion with bean-shaped Pikmin. I don't remember anything else. All I want to do now is be an expert at Dandori. Shoutouts to the Beanmen. I'm really confused. I have a feeling that this is like the final boss here. And I push this aside to get out. I just don't see how I would get into this room, but there's got to be a way to get into this room. I think it's probably this right here. I, like, exit from here. The Bean Pikmin are an unused type of Pikmin that was in, like, concept art. And I think was originally programmed into Pikmin 3 or 4 or something, but then scrapped. I think it might have been Pikmin 3. There's a Pikmin somewhere that is missing. There's a red that's there, even though I totally didn't do that. That red is going to take its sweet time. Is it going to let me use go here? Now it's letting me use go here. You stay there. Go grab that one red Pikmin when it gets here. Also, I think that might be everything, right? Zoom it out. Okay, this looks like Formidable Oak. This is just the Formidable Oak stuff. Actually, is the Formidable Oak connected to here? So we have to go through this whole puzzle area and collect the treasure, but we still have to do the Formidable Oak chase? Oh. It just straight up takes you to the top of the Formidable Oak. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. There she is. She hasn't been turned into a leafling yet. Get away from her! You're too late, losers. If only you had good Dandori. Dandori today, Dandori tomorrow. Enough with the Dandori. You're getting on my last nerve. Now's your chance on the bar to save her so we can all go home. Right, let's bring her back to the Hokotate ship. That's cool and fun. Hey, release her at once! Your Dandori is as bad as the chubby fellows. Excuse me? I will not accept those remarks! Do not listen to him, sir. Wraith, sir. This leafling has gone crazy. I will deliver a well-deserved punishment. Great. Oh, Louie's magically here. The Pikmin cannot carry her up the geyser. We must pass through the cave. I get claustrophobic! Louie, you lead them through it! I'm gonna hope he got that other red. Why me? You've been slacking off lately! You need to put in more effort to your work, slacker! You're a Hokotate free-to-play! But she's my wife, sir. If anyone should guide the Pikmin respectfully, it should be me to do it. No offense all apart, but that thing seems to be very aggressive toward anyone with close connections to your wife. There's less of a chance of it flipping out and attacking Louie and other than her, or you or I! Please just be careful. Okay. Well, how much has this changed? Because I have my own strategies for the Formidable Oak. What on PNF 404 is that? I can see with my optical receptors, but my sensors cannot detect it. Danger! 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 You cannot stop the inevitable. All of you will become leaflings. Now return to our now return our test subject back to us at once. Mysterious life form. It's invincible when it's transparent. Rescue Pikmin who have been absorbed by it by calling with the whistle. Oh, fun. My favorite. Oh, shit. No, don't do that. This music's kind of insane. It's a bomb wall. It's also a mashup of probably all the different areas I've been to in the game because it's playing the Lanayru Desert music on top of this. Yeah, that's fun. Do that. I love how this will just not do it. This Pikmin 3 is Pikmin 3 sometimes. I don't know what this box is. Decoration. Alright, we gotta do the Plasm Wraith shit. Louis, go here. You stay there. Let me go just down here. Why is the ball still there? There's no reason for the ball to still be there. Let me see if this is anything similar to how it usually is. Because if it is, I can skip some stuff. Unless you made this all required in this game. But I typically just go this way. The day's almost over, so just like, fuck it. That actually instantly brought down that wall. I think the boxes are to prevent the shortcuts. That's still perfectly fine by me. Oh shit, whoa! Okay. Oh god. Well, this whole thing is outside, which is kind of cool. I don't know where the hell my winged Pikmin went. They have disappeared. There they are. Alright, Whistleback. Anywhere to throw this bomb? No, not really. Alright, well, if I was doing this on a normal day and not halfway through the day, I'd be able to do it all in one day, because I've done the Formidable Oak so many times now that I have my own strats for it. But this will still be fine. Cat food. Well, lucky number day 36 and not 35. Wouldn't it have been cool to finish the game on day 35? We would have finished the game on day 35 if I didn't miss out on that one piece of popcorn that one time. Just our luck. There's always just one extra step we need to take before we go back home. That Leafling's master had appeared before us and is chasing down Juvia. Upon closer inspection, I think it's some sort of Leafling and wraith hybrid. We need to get her out of that unnatural-looking cave. It seems very man-made. Day 36. Might as well do one last talk in the ship here. My dear wife isn't a Leafling. This is a good sign, but we still need to save her as soon as possible. Looks like that master of the Leafling hasn't converted her yet. It probably likes your wife a bit too much. Nonsense! Master has materials from the ice onion. He should be converting her now. Dandori! Ice onion? Did it ambush the ice Pikmin? Now that is low. There's now a rescue mission to save both Juvia and the ice Pikmin. Oh, the final treasure is probably the ice Pikmin onion, which would be kind of cool. She's okay, but they still haven't turned her into a Leafling? Alright, this is our chance to help her once and for all. You. Go ahead. Why is this happening? You go right there. And we'll just do this the normal way. I don't need to unlock that shortcut because I'm too good at the game. I really don't know why that ball is still there. Move you slightly up there. Like, I never make the bridge in the Formidable Oak anymore. Like, I just always go this way, and Tong didn't block it off, so I may as well keep going this way. But I am seeing it as a mashup of all the different areas. Because, like, these are the tiles from the market. Hey, let me switch to Louis, please. So how is this working, huh? Oh, I'm gonna have to switch the conveyor belts, I see. Seeing this area not dark is quite interesting. There's nothing for me to do here, but wait. Oh, fun. I'm not getting away with that. You here with a rock Pikmin. Okay, there's a bull bear there now. The minnow, and there's a bull bear. I'm also gonna need all 3 captains for this. I just don't know if I need to be switching the conveyor belt more than once. Out of my sight. Out of my sight. Okay. This area's a little bit more clear than normal. Move Libby there. You. You know, that is fine. I don't know what's up there, then. Can I carry you through the water? Oh, don't do that. Stop. Okay. Whatever. I guess it's how that we're doing that. I'm gonna need Louie here, is the problem. Alright, Louie, start moving. Let me see what this even is. It's a bomb. Do I need that bomb? I need a bomb to get that wall down. Fun! Fun. This is still fun, right? Because I don't have all the wings on it, it's taking forever for it to get there. But I think it'll still be fine. Like, it's still going pretty slow. Should be able to still... Oh. it made the required path that way. Normally, you're able to just kind of go through here, and it follows that. So you do need to build the bridge. That is quite the problem. Actually, no, it's because this fucking thing is here. Hold on. I never got rid of this. I think it does work. This isn't even that bad, actually. This is still fine. Stop it. I haven't had to do this in a long time. Bro. Alright. I should have foresaw that. That is just, like, completely my bad. They put that there, so if you don't check it, then it's fucked. Now what? What are you fucking stuck on? How, you don't fly. Hermit Crawmads don't fly. Have you ever seen a Hermit Crawmad fly? I haven't. Please let me move forward. I'm holding forward. It's not letting me throw. Okay, 3 bombs. Why are you doing that? Okay. Alright, things are not looking great for me. Where's the thing going? It's coming across here for fun. I can fix this. It's going right now. Sick. Fun to put these here. Alright, now we just wait. Unless there's another section that they put in here. We now just wait. Please let me turn the camera. Please let me turn the camera. Please let me turn the camera. A broken ice Pikmin onion. Please get this through. Green wraith. Large. Oh. I don't know if this is custom music or not, but we're gonna leave you there. I need to go get the rock Pikmin back. I'll do as much damage as I can. Ice Pikmin onion saved. It's about to be sunset, but I'll do as much damage as I can to this thing. Attack! Cool. Nice camera. Break it all. They're all gonna die. Just break all of it, do as much damage as I can. Do not knock me that way, please. It is some sort of remix of the Plasm Wraith theme. This thing's terrifying. Alright, well, bye-bye. End of day. We'll finish you up tomorrow. But I got like 1/4 of its health down there. Upon leaving the cave, that monster absorbed Juvia away from us. It took on a giant form and became hostile. Also, I have discovered the remains of the Ice Pikmin onion. Seems like the beast had done some damage to it. This is the final straw. Let's take that thing down and save my beautiful wife once and for all. This is our final destination. It also didn't say that I had every treasure collected. I swear to God, I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't know if it'll give me, like, all treasure collected thing, because there's normally not any treasures in the final area, so it doesn't really know what to do about that. But, like, 25, 22, 22, 33, so, yeah. I can't believe that life form just absorbed my wife. It's going down! The process has begun. She will soon become one of us. I've had enough of your childish games. I'm taking Juvia home right now. Just curious about this. Anything else to see here? I like that a lot of this art got redone in this game. It's pretty neat. Nothing else to read there. I don't know where I'm missing some species. I think some species just aren't in the game because they're replaced with custom enemies, and I don't have notes on those. So back it is. Very happy I decided to take today to be a Pikmin-only day. I've been live for 5.5 hours now. I only played Donkey Kong Bonanza yesterday for 4. Bro, some of you are leaves? Come on. Oh, free spicy spray. Don't mind if I do. Oh, they put a bounce pad there. Alright, you. Alright, we're starting to throw stuff out. Wrong button. Now get out of the water. Don't do that! Bad place to be. Get back in bounds. Look how fast you swing. Okay. That rock got launched. Lamar, get back in here. Halfway. Someone's attacking still. Let's not have the blues do that. Stop it. That's electricity. That's very big. Everyone's taking so many hits. Where's my wings? I think I'm out of winged Pikmin. Why is there such a big lake here? Hold on. There's such a big lake because there's a secret over there. Get over here. You. Here, I can't. I gotta get out of the way. There's a whole secret over here. I know electricity does not kill in 3. What is that? I wish I knew where the rest of these secret journals are. Anyone out there? The name's Dell. I'm kind of a big deal on Kopai, as well as a big planet enthusiast. I've accidentally crash-landed on this planet during an intergalactic travel in hopes that I come across my one true love. For now, I made friends with a green dog-like creature with a leaf for a tail. I'll need to make repairs as soon as possible. I'm sorry that I missed the other 4 secret things. I don't know where they are. Play the game yourself and find them. I need to go get more min. Bro. More min are required. You stay right there. Just gonna make a casual walk back. Replenish on everything. Don't take away from the dramatic suspense or whatever. Spice it up. Oh my god. Have I ever seen that animation before? I don't feel like I've ever seen that animation of the Plasma Wraith falling backwards before. Unless I'm just completely forgetting that that's in the game. Where the hell's Olimar? Why are you over here, dude? That's not the button I'm trying to press. Stop doing that. I'm trying. It's so close. Get out of the water. It's right at the end. Get out of the way. Destroy as much of it as possible. Some of the blues fell out of bounds. Or how do you still have that much in you? Destroy. Come on. Just do as much damage as you can. Come on. How are you still throwing stuff out? It's gotta be the last of it. Die! Kill it! Unidentified fucking thing! Kill it now! There we go! Taking a screenshot. And that is it. Wife. Wife back. Life good. Darling, we finally reunited. Thank you for saving me from that disgusting creature. My hero, I managed to be unscathed from the initial crash of your boss's ship. Then I noticed a lot of treasure I couldn't help myself and collected with those Pikmin creatures. Which led me to meeting the troublesome Leafling. I'm sick of that same word he keeps saying. He's very annoying. He gave me a key to something. Take a look. Let me see it, dear. Upon closer look, it looks like some sort of cosmic drive key. I wonder if it works. Doesn't look edible. I know the other ship is beyond repair and I'm getting scolded back home. But your husband has rescued me during this journey, so I'm giving him something. Wow, a raise! Raise! You hear that, honey? We're gonna be making more this year. Dandori! Dandori, Dandori! Nice repurpose of that cutscene, I like that. Thank you for everything, Pikmin. Thank you! They're not done working yet! Let's bring them home! This is their home, sir. Sadly, they cannot join us on Hokotate. What fascinating creatures! They're so cute! Oh, don't hit me with a remix of the Pikmin 1 credits, please. What made you decide to leave the planet, dear? I saw an advertisement about a planet that had a lot of treasure. I wanted us to spend time together there. Oh, but let's go see our children first. Another planet with treasure? Go back! I want you to! Maybe next time, sir. And so, we finally rescued my dear wife. I am so relieved that she is unharmed. We can't wait to see our children again. They must be so worried. The President's wife is not very happy with the current condition of the SS Marlin. We might be taking it on a future expedition to repair it. Though, there are many questions to ask. Who was that Leafling Prior? Where did his master come from? Is Moss okay? The Sage Leaf is still missing as well. The events that happened on Pena 404 still remain a mystery. Re-Pick 3 Deluxe credits. Is this Gary Come Home? This was fantastic. For playing a Pikmin 3 story mod for the first time, this was a fantastic way to do it. Having it be a continuation of where Pikmin 4 leaves off is very cool, because it's just nice to get more Pikmin 4 post-story. There was a little bit of jank here and there. The custom area of Behemoth's Market's a little bit jank, but for how I've been playing so many Pikmin 2 mods that repurpose Pikmin 2 areas in different ways, it's nice to finally see that for Pikmin 3 as well. I hope to see many more things with Pikmin 3 custom stories in the future, but if this is the only one so far, I'm very, very happy that this is what we got. I know Pikmin 3 has been a very difficult game to mod from what I've heard, so the fact that any of this even happened is very exciting. Etc. All these wonderful people that worked on the game, and special thanks and things. There's also a very good remix of this song. Special thanks. Me? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. I'm in the credits of the game. I'm right there. Hey, I was not used in the making of this ROM hack. Nintendo is the author of Pikmin 3 Deluxe for purposes of copyright, all rights reserved. A legal copy is required to play this free-to-download ROM hack. I take no ownership in all assets used. Cutscene still a work in progress, it says. Green. I can see where the work in progress comes in. Captain D! He's real! That's the guy! That's the secret from the secret logs we found as well. Ultra Spicy difficulty is now unlocked for story mode. Reunited at last. Rescue Olimar's wife. Baby steps. Clear story mode on easy or higher. You know, fight with Dandori Wraith on the Dandori challenge. Game completion is clear story mode on standard difficulty. Two Sides of a Leaf is now available. A final report. Oh boy. It overflows, but that we do have everything. Oh no. 255 blue Pikmin. 778 total deaths. Oh no. That's not so good. With that, though, that concludes Re-Pick 3 Deluxe's main story. Let's quickly go back into the game real quick-like. Juvia and I are finally back together again. I've taken our kids back home and we're all one happy family again. We've collected an excellent amount of treasure, so the President has awarded me with a raise that he promised. I still wonder, what's to become of that reckless leafling? It wasn't on board when we took off. Oh well, time for a nap. Let's go back into here for just 1 second. Olimar's notes a second time? Oh, research pod notes. Understood. We have a lot of this to read, and I feel like it's the end of the story, so I may as well do so. First, let's do down here, because this is the last creature. Dandori Wraith. This monstrous life form is made of a strange absorbent substance that is able to manipulate its surroundings. Its surroundings to do anything it chooses. It appears that the purpose of these manipulations is to create on-the-spot Dandori levels and challenges. The gelatinous outside is a barrier that protects the weak core that resides on the inside. This very being has taken a liking to Juvia, and probably tried turning her into a leafling. It is unclear how this being came into existence, but upon closer inspection it seems to also be made of metallic material. I wonder if that ice onion we rescued from it had something to do with that. It's almost as if it wanted the ability to turn... I'm gonna do this. The game's over now. I'm gonna move the camera up here so you can actually see everything. Being able to turn into leaflings from its own hand instead of relying on Pikmin onions. Inedible. If one drop of this lime-scented goop gets in your system, you'll suffer fevers followed by mass physical distortions. If I hear the word Dandori one more time, I think I'll lose one strand of hair that I have in rage. I'll never forgive that weirdo for stealing our treasure before. This thing is no better. I will never give up my secrets on Master. Dandori today, Dandori tomorrow, Dandori forever. The fact that we know nearly nothing about this creature is troubling. Troubling indeed. It is speculated it might be related to the leaflings in some way. How puzzling. Where do its connections start and end? It is unfortunately too much to write here. Honestly, I just want to return home already. Every journey must come to an end, no matter how exciting. We have important business to attend to back on Hokotate. So do I have... No, not over there. Alright, so now we have all this. The easiest Dandori task you'll ever face with. Strike quick or slow. Strike quick or slow. You have no real threat. What do you want me to say about this? It's gross. All it takes is one good throw to take these bugs out. Supreme Dandori. Captain Olimar says it took many careful study sessions to discover that this creature was in fact a red bug, not a juvenile red billboard. Just another case of his incompetence. It was always obvious to me. Yes, obvious. Small Dandori required for this. Louis tells me that these peculiar flight insects have a powder coating their wings. I suggest he uses some as seasoning for his meals. And he just gave me a look. Sure, eating a hairy bug is fine. But stars forbid you add some powder to it. Your Dandori is lacking if you cannot handle this creature, let alone cooking. Wrong thing. Hot, you better have the Wielder of the Sun on, or be prepared for roast and toast. Note, the glove is currently on sale for 100 pokos. Please contact the company president for further details. Following good Dandori will always lead you to success. These little creatures have a bright future ahead. Apparently, these are not in fact mixed, but juvenile bull bears. How interesting. Like good children, they always follow their parents, which makes finding lone ones all the more sad. Dandori, show me your Dandori with this creature. What will you do next? Think carefully. This one is even more gross because there's creepy pincer things. I don't want to write about these things. You lack basic Dandori if you cannot even hit one the first time. Sometimes these average beetles turn gold. How great for the president. These things would be better off dead if not a bug. They would make nice treasure that way. For good Dandori, you must crack that crystal. You'll waste time charging that directly at it. Its ability to keep itself upright is simply illogical. Its lines cannot possibly be that strong. Be realistic. Finding it with solid object as such as stones or rock would be excellent Dandori. At first glance I thought it was some sort of ugly dog. Captain Olimar said it's closer to a jellyfish. He really does think he knows everything. Why does a dog have a tail then? Have I mentioned how much Olimar annoys me? Dandori legends say you don't really need fire resistant tools to take this down. Just be quick about it. I was going to comment on the fact that it was always ablaze, but then Olimar informed me that it was also covered in mucus. Ew. That reminds me of how Louis drools all over himself in his sleep. Maybe he can be safely set on fire too. Dandori, it was near this beast's nest where I encountered a beautiful woman. I found a note written on by some Olimar guy as well. Personally, I think this creature's shell could be inspiration to a marvelous and expensive suit. Olimar, however, does not agree. He will not even tell me why. What a delicate, friendly creature. We must protect these leaves on the plate. Leaflings will rule PNF 404. It looks like an ordinary leaf fallen from a tree. Although an expert in camouflage and completely peaceful, it still happened to be born a revolting insect. What a shame. For good Dandori, always approach the backside. If it manages to bite you, you can sustain a hand injury. For a creature with such a shrinking red hide, you would expect some passion out of it. Alas, it has the heart of a polar with a large mouth, only ever thinking about its next meal. Yeah, I don't know why the mob dad was 100 Pikmin to carry. Like, you literally can't even carry it back. I don't even think it's possible to get purple Pikmin by the time you have this. So I don't know why it was 100. Very much a small threat. Treat very threat with caution, though. It can fly! Get that thing away from me immediately, that wretched creatures! What wretched creatures? If your Dandori is smart, all you're willing to do is break one side and ambush the exposed flesh with everything you've got. The first time Olimar and Louis broke the shell around this thing, they giggled like children. They would not even let me in on a joke. What's so funny? Bosom. Not even this thing has good Dandori. It's evil. I say the Dandori carries is garbage. No, these things are not friendly. They are little cowardly devils that will trap you in their webs and drain your life force slowly and painfully. That weird leafling is right. They are trash. When it starts flying, you can easily take it down with expert aim. There is an ancient belief back on Hokotami that each creature is born with a shooting star. However, stock rate of this thing is sick for giving flying capabilities. Dandori, got that sharp beak, and you are an expert at the chicken farm. The birds on Hokotami are so pretty when they're not defecating on me. I also feel bad for those alien birds, losing their wings and being forced to burrow in the dirt for all eternity. Dandori tip, keep moving. If you get grabbed even once, don't even think of coming up with an excuse. Truly, only an idiot would get caught by one of these. Trust me, I have seen proof. Every captain in the whole army of proof, in fact. As gross looking as a stitch bug is, it provides some great entertainment. Your Dandori will be judged here period. A distraction to this thing would be the optimal play here. Why are the children of this planet so violent? From what I hear from all of our Hokotation children, like even basic survival skills for the most part. I wonder what a baby machine would act like. They would obviously be able to care for themselves, right? They would definitely be less messy, at least. A true master of Dandori at very good at camouflage, and even better master can pinpoint what camouflage looks like. Portrays itself as a dead, rotting leaf inside is angry and very much alive. Dandori, don't get fooled by its protective shell, but don't stand right in front of it either. I wanted to comment on its nightly parallels, but I fear I'm simply too disgusted by its fluid draining. I was never a fan of these, but Master knows all, so he wants more. I'll bring him more spiders. No, I'm absolutely sick of these giant bugs. I went home already. This bug does not even have a cool looking key. All you need to do here is shine a flashlight on it, for Dandori must be very lacking if you let this thing bite on you. I found very unfortunate news. I cannot tell if these things are adorable or hideous. I cannot find an existing suitable word. I think Hidorius will suffice. Coming up with a new hit word is one of my many talents. Dandori. So that's where my tape recording went. It was hard to figure out how to work that thing. Writing is better anyway. Filthy. Or disgusting. This thing is disgusting and filthy. I think the star of the president is safe now, but he and those other two dolts tracked spores all over my interior. Is it really so hard to clean up the place a little? Totally harmless. Most of the basics of Dandori is good enough for this thing, and some soap. Water can be a machine's worst enemy, even if it does conduct electricity. Luckily, I was built to withstand any harsh weather conditions, including rain. A repair job would not hurt though, just in case some wiring is exposed. If you surround yourself with a lot of rock Pikmin, you could be a warrior with smart Dandori. Wrong button. Hop. Oh, to be a happy yellow lollipop, splishing and splashing in the waters. I'm slightly jealous of its carefree and cool lifestyle. Besides my master, this is probably my favorite thing on this wonderful planet. Stop making me write about these! Attack and damage its eyesight. Its Dandori will truly lack one that cannot escape anymore, or see anymore. Why are its eyes so bulbous? Does it not know staring is rude? The hips isn't necessarily the only thing that can attack. You can surround it with your army from Max Dandori. Like a coward, it hides in its burrow and waits for any unfortunate creature close enough to ambush. They are gross looking too. They almost frighten me when they jump out. Using flyers in your arsenal is the best Dandori tactic you can do against these things, otherwise you'll just be wasting your time. I wonder if maybe these tiny insects are in fact machines like me in the skies. They are shaped just like my research pod, and make a constant buzzing noise. Olimar says I'm crazy, but I think I'm onto something. For all of it, Dandori, toss a bomb right into its mouth. Or bum. It'll have a bad time for sure. I'm Olimar's note on this thing. I'm glad it has perished. I refuse to comment any further. Anus. Mouth. I've hidden away a special item that allows the user to overcome electrical currents. If your Dandori is good, maybe it can get to it easy. This mammal is filled up with electricity. How interesting. It also looks like it stinks, but I cannot verify that. I can verify, however, that its toes are repulsive. I hope it does not have any more disgusting secrets. Oh yeah, the mirror slug was also fucked up, and I also wasn't able to carry it back, and I lost 50 pip because it was stupid. Constantly barrage those eyeballs and it'll go down. Chuck rocks at it. That's the only way it'll overcome immediate danger. Disgusting! What kind of creature attacked you with its tongue? These things made me glad I am now on the field. If I were ever to be licked by some pencil-snouted monster, I think I would fall over dead on the spot. Don't let your intrusive thoughts queen about spanning our army and its behind. Attack its vision. This creature's apparent insomnia reminds me of my crew members, especially that Olimar. They whine that my sleeping chambers are stiff and uncomfortable. I have suspicions that it may be more than just their ragged bedding. Good Dandori will keep you a grounded against this balloon. Throw heavy weaponry at it, and the other party will be over in 1, 2, 3. Its ability to float reminds me of myself, while its fellow blowhogs might be confined to the ground if this one hovers high above them. Take that, inferior species. Not much to say here. Adorable as it may be, its big bulging eyes take up the space where its brain should be. It's constantly beaching itself. Getting rid of its crystal shell is your first priority. Good, you're focused on that. Just walk up near that beautiful woman's cargo and... Do not walk up behind a beautiful woman's cargo without permission, please. Everything about this creature makes my components shudder. The damage it did to SS Volume was disturbing. I cannot help but wonder what would have happened if I had strayed into its path as well. I will not rest easy tonight. Do not give this fish the time to eat your teammates. Ambush at all costs. Super Dandori. I wonder how they kiss. Pulling on the hair is one way to deal with this creature. A similar species of spider ambushed me. My Dandori may need some work. This thing gives me the creeps even more than the normal beasts do. Something about that hanging hair is unsettling. If your Dandori is lacking and you need to speed up, this creature can help you out with its sap. Does anyone really remember this thing? I've seen it approximately 2 times, and I only remember it simply because I have a memory bank and I can look back at it. The Dandori of this beast is very advanced. I will admit, my Dandori wasn't enough to top it. I will use this experience as a lesson. This has to be the nastiest, most repulsive creature we have ever come across. Look at it. It's coated in mucus and sludge. I would like to drool too, but this much is a bit excessive, correct? So much for being a great mighty emperor. If you manage to remove the claw, then it's pretty much harmless. True Dandori means you take it down fully. If you don't, you'll regret it tomorrow. I mean, it's nasty. It's rather ugly too, but at least it shoots bubbles. I doubt they're clean though. Never mind. There's no good polys. Dandori, even these fish are quite difficult to handle. Not for me though, probably for you. So many of these beasts have big, unattractive mouths, which they use to gobble down their meals. Olimar says I have a big mouth. Ha! I wish. I would not want any mouth to look like this, however, or lose my optical abilities. And that is all of them. I am now noticing I did not bring back a Waddlepuss. Waddlepuss is not here for some reason. I think once it goes into the onion, it should show up. There we go. I don't know how I didn't bring one of these back. Waddlepuss is beyond the Dandori wraith now. And then it's... If you like bubble bats, I like too. Or like... It's supposed to be I do too, I think. If you like bubble bats, I do too. You can bring this thing with you to the tub. It's practically harmless. Ah, the piece of bubble bats. For good Dandori, rush everything you got onto its body. The end result will leave you squeaky clean. Bubsy wubsy blue, bubble bubble pop, fly high and freely into the sky. Like a bubble, we should appreciate things while they last. I mean, true. If there's any other enemies in the game that I miss, I don't know where I would have missed them. Because some things are, like, grouped together. So, I don't know. Because it showed here, in here, that, like, the Bulborbs and the Orange Bulborbs are grouped together. Like, the Dwarf Orange Bulborbs and the Dwarf Bulborbs are grouped together. I feel like I grabbed everything I possibly could, so I apologize if I missed anything. It still says 55, because that's how many are in, Pikmin 3 normally, are 55 creatures. But then I can just, to the title screen here. Hey, I am recording, an extra segment to add into this, story finale thing. I wanted to actually go back and find all the things that I missed, so I copied over my save file, and I found all the things that I missed. So I'm going to talk about that. The first thing is that I read one of the entries that I missed. I'll show everything here. If we go to the cop pad and extra journal entries, I found all the other ones. Number 10 was the last one that we found in the Dandori Wraith fight, so I don't have that here. But number 2 I did read beforehand, which is, there are signposts around with pictures of cameras on them. What kind of Dandori practice is this? I look around this place with my camera and there are multiple different people. Do they have good Dandori as well? This was found in the Behemoth's Market, and I don't know how I didn't put it together, because I commented on it, absolutely, that there was a sign with a camera on it. I'm like, what am I looking at here? And then I just didn't go into first person. If you go into first person with the cop pad, yeah. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, cop bad. In the Behemoth's Market, there are a lot of Easter eggs to find. And I will show you what my findings were. The note that I just read was right here. It is behind the cash register. In Behemoth's Market, where the money in the cash register was. But I was looking around and I found a bunch of things. So the first thing, by the Pokemon Emerald on the high shelf, if you go into first person there, you can find Arlo's. And you can, Arlo's cereal, he's got his big fat review of Pikmin on the back of the box. That's kind of fun. And also Cocoa Pops. I don't know what Cocoa Pops are. It might be another reference to something else. Could be another Grand Theft Auto thing. I don't know. Then I have this that I found on the back wall of the store. That I know is Gamvius. He used that for a thumbnail of some kind. So that there's a Gamvius piece of art there. Then I found in the cave area, on the left-hand side, there's a giant pizza. But on the right-hand side, I think that is, quote, Balrog. On the right-hand side, injured, good. There's a big sign over there. I think that's quote anyway. I found this sign. I don't know exactly what that is. It's like chicken clucking bell, whatever. There's a thing there. That's by the cash register where the money was. I then found... I was taking this picture. There's a Daz Reviews picture. And you can also see like a big image of a grocery store, because that's where we are, is a grocery store. I took a more close-up image of that. You can see the Cluckin' Bell thing as well, and I found another picture that says the Randomizer King on it. Forgive me for not remembering who some of these people are. I know I've seen that profile picture on the left-hand side before. I just can't remember off the top of my head because it doesn't say the person's name on it. I then also found another one of the secret entries here. It is on this, shopping, was like hand cut, what is it? Basket. Shopping basket. So you use the geyser to get up here. You can see the wall that you break down. I think there was a pineapple or a coconut or something down there originally. I went to the ledge, like the back of the wall, and then I did a dodge whistle to the right to grab that one. That was in Behemoth's Market. And then I found this image. I think it's Chimera is how you pronounce that. I don't know if that's a YouTuber. It looks like honestly like an album cover. I don't know what that's from, but I found that. I then found this one by the cave area. Fernando Arizia, if I'm pronouncing that last name properly. That's a YouTuber. I have watched a video of theirs. I think I follow him on Twitter. There's that art that I found. I then found this big image of Press A. So there's him. I watched a couple of his videos before. He also does a lot of Pikmin challenge videos. Up on the... that guy was... I found him on the birthday cake area. This was also on the birthday cake area. If you turn around on the birthday cake and look out the back, I saw this, but it's so blurry I can't even see what that is. So I don't know what image that is. I tried to find it in the main level. I couldn't find it in the main level. I then also found Lazy Boy Farms, pick fresh fruit here. Lazy Boy is another Pikmin modder. Found him. I then found, what was that? Pick Guy. I guess that's another profile picture that I found. I then also found, there's a lot of them here. I found an actual full thing for Hef, because there's Hef peanut butter around the area, but I found a full thing for Hef. So there's a shout out to him. I then also found, right above the picture of Don Schnack, there was yet another picture of Don Schnack above the picture of Don Schnack. Join the family, the Don family. Then I found Breadbug's Revenge over there. I don't know if that's a person or just a meme, but it's a Breadbug's Revenge. and another Ganvius picture that I found on a wall somewhere, and this one as well. I am not familiar with Pug Pilot, but that's another channel art profile picture. And one more was this Secret Gardens. I don't know if that's another channel or an album art or something, but that's what that looks like. I thought I just took another picture, but I guess I didn't. I then found the next secret file. It was right here. This is where the Louis tutorial was, when we got Louis for the Throwing Captains tutorial. But I guess after the map gets remixed late in the game, there's a secret file there. And I thought I took a picture. Did I not save it? I didn't save it. Let me save it and then show it on the screen. And then the last secret file was here at the place where we got the Metal Suit Z upgrade. I guess I just didn't pick it up. I just sent Winged Pikmin to go grab it, and I never picked that file up. And that was everything that I missed there. I didn't see any Easter eggs or anything in the Behemoth's Market related to myself. There's a bunch of different people in the Pikmin community up on the walls in Behemoth's Market, but I did not see myself. Unless I'm just bad and I somehow didn't see it, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't see one. It's not the end of the world that there's not one for me or anything like that. I have had an Easter egg, or a reference to me in a Pikmin mod that I've played before called Pikmin 216, and I didn't expect it then. And I am in the credits of Pikmin 269, because I helped provide a couple textures, for some areas, and I helped Ray design one of the caves in the game, and that's why I'm in the credits of that. But like with all the other people here, I'm just surprised I didn't see myself. That's all. Like I'm not throwing any shade to Tong or anything. We're cool. We're chill. Unless you did put me somewhere and I just didn't find it, but I was literally walking through the Behemoth's Market for 30 minutes and I didn't see one. If I'm not there, I'm not there. It's not a big deal. The other secret files that I missed. Be sure to eat. Louis, are you eating well? When you were a boy, you were quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate. Be sure to cook suspicious food before eating it. Nana. That's just an entry from Pikmin 2. Number 5 is Fast Cash Act Now. Hey, 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 you looking to make some mad cash across space? There's a planet called Salsa. It's filled with gold and plenty of vegetables. This trip is even better for couples. Dial 1-800-2025. Press A to find out more. Extraordinary offers. And the last one, treasure hunting. Hi, honey. I really hope you got my SOS. I should be focusing on recovering the ship parts of your boss's blue ship, but I came across treasure. I think I'll spend today collecting it, but just for today. I promise I won't let this habit of mine interfere with my main priority. Love you, your loving wife. And then the last file was the one from Mysterious Captain D, who we see in the post-credits scene. I also, because we got all the Leafling journals, that was part of the plot, I got all those, so we got all the extra journals. The last thing to show off as well, one funny thing is I was going through Dreaded Rainforest just to see if I was missing anything here, and I didn't see anything missing here. But I also, unless it's not going to do it, it'd be really funny if it did. Yeah. At some point, if you come back here, it just starts snowing again and starts playing the Distant Tundra music. It's not supposed to do that, but it does do that. We go to return to title screen here. Because I had to end the day twice, I got 2 new end of day entries, so I would like to show those off. There's probably plenty more that are written that I will never see. But the other ones, if I go back and go to 28 and Voyage Log. I remember when my wife first bought the SS Merlin. It was compact, and its AI wasn't as advanced as my trusty Rusty, though that vessel holds very special memories, like when we went on our very first date flying through the stars. I'm getting old. And also, I'm not sure what's worse, the unbearable heat of this desert, or the wet, rainy forest I crash-landed at. I hate soggy clothes. I'd rather check out the beach again. Tong also sent me some information. Alright, actually, scratch everything I was about to say. I originally ended this segment by talking about something and saying I wasn't going to do anything about it, and then I had a change of heart. So now you're getting a second edited segment on top of this already edited segment. So, on top of the entries, the secret entries and stuff that we found, I was originally not going to go back and get the remaining Piklopedia entries, because I didn't think it would be worth it. And I wanted to have that be something that you could go do out and do stuff. And then I said, screw it, and I actually went and did it. There's some very specific things that need to happen. So you can see here, I have gone back and I had to make another save file here. So here's the thing. You are unable to get one of the entries in the game, being the Speedy Longlegs. That is locked behind getting the Scornet Maestro. So what I had to do was copy my completed save file down here, and then unmod the game to be normal Pikmin 3, go back to when I first would be entering the Twilight River, which would be the Behemoth's Market, so I rewound time to the very first day of the Twilight River, and then I sped-ran my way through the Twilight River, killed the Scornet Maestro, got the Piklopedia entry, and then remodded the game. Doing that also allows you to get the Scornet Maestro in the mission mode for the boss challenges, which allows you to actually fight the Speedy Longlegs normally like that, because that would not be unlocked that way. But let's quickly, actually not in this file, I have to go here because I had to collect everything else, so we're actually going to go here really quick. So I will explain these things to you. So yeah, the Speedy Longlegs was stuck behind the Scornet Maestro. The bread bug was only available to get if you go into the bread bug cave in the Behemoth's Market. Right next to the giant bread bug is this enemy. I didn't see it at first, but Tong calls it a chocolate bug. It is like a dark, evil bread bug. Killing that and bringing it back gives you the entry for the bread bug. The seething Longlegs, you have to carry back the Arctic cannon beetle that is in the fridge next to the Speedy Longleg, or the seething Longlegs area where you fight that. The Blinogar from the Dandori playgrounds carry back the red butterfly that only spawns in dreaded rainforest after clearing the cave, the Formidable Oak cave. So you have to go all the way to Dandori playgrounds and initiate the escape sequence. That's why it was snowing here, back again where the snow used to be. There is a red spectralid that shows up at the base in the dreaded rainforest. You have to collect that. I keep opening up something on accident. The Emperor Bulblax, in case you didn't get it, the Sovereign Bulblax, you have to defeat the Fozbat eggs in that arena. And again, the Speedy Longlegs was the Scornet Maestro. So if we go to the cop pad here, I went back and got everything that I missed. So again, this entry right here, you have to go back, unmod your game, beat the Scornet Maestro, and remod the game. That is the only way to get this. I had missed the Skeeter Skate, so I got that. I had to recollect the Waddlepuss. I had to collect a yellow Spectralid, because I missed that. I had to collect Toady Bloister, because I missed that. Spuddlefish, because I missed that. And the Bullbear actually isn't from the Bullbear. You have to carry back the giant bread bug in the bread bug cave in the market to get giant bread bug. So these are the final Piklopedia entries. Everyone's gonna have one at least, I believe. So let me move the camera back up here, and we have even more reading to do. Similar to the manate legs, this species of arachnorb has a metallic endoskeleton, like some sort of machine. Some previous organic material can still be seen seen as the skin for the metal parts. Its battery on top supercharges the arachnorb, allowing it to stomp around rapidly. It forges its nest with electricity. Scientists are speculating if this is Yeah, Tong also said there's typos, if this is a creature or even natural at all. Inedible. The natural skin is too bland for it to be used on anything. The electricity it emits can be useful to power all your kitchen appliances. Unbelievably fast and filled with a lot of power! If we could harness the electricity it produces, we'd be able to power Hokotate at no costs! Goodbye, extension cords! Super fast Dandori, which means it requires your Dandori thinking power to be as quick, if not quicker. Turning an insect into a machine has to be one of the worst things this planet has ever produced. Every time I think I enjoy this trip, something horrific rears its ugly little head. It is, in a way, morbidly fascinating. What caused this transformation? Will it happen again? A sharp-nosed Blinogar. A pluckering Blino that has evolved into a predatory being. Not only does it retain the same big bulging eyes of its similar cousin, it carries over the exact swimming traits as well. This variant introduces dorsal and pelvic fins, respectively, likely to combat the high force of water currents. A big difference that must be taken into note is the long, sharp, pointy nose it developed. The nose acts like a skewer, and any prey that gets struck by it is instantly devoured. While this sharp nose is similar to a swordfish, the Blino is actually more related to a river gar, making this species at home in freshwater lakes. Peel off the scales, roast the meat on a hot iron skillet, and cleanse with fresh lemon or lime. Be careful not to swallow bones that were missed when they were being discarded. I've seen bigger creatures such as those horrendous long legs, but a creature in the water too? I'm glad the planet doesn't even have anything bigger than this fish, right? Right? Dandori, if you keep at it, then you won't give it a chance to keep attacking you. It seems like you definitely want to stay far from this aquatic fiend's jaws. One good look at those sharp teeth, and you will be wishing you were made of hardy metal like me. I do not understand why it could not just have stayed small and cute fishy, though. Skeeter Skate. I can skip those two. Not a fan of this! Getting your leather spacesuit wet is an absolute pain in the captain's quarters! To practice good Dandori, one must be able to dodge incoming water balls at high speed! What a rude creature, shooting out its fluids at any nearby passerby. I would never... Wait. There was that one time. Maybe I should not speak on this one. One time what? Spotty Bullbear. This guy's a true leader and a visionary just like me. Always got a pack of employees by its side like me. Bomb Rocks can definitely help out with this sticky issue. Just be careful not to have a Dandori issue. Actually, this could have been from a bullbear that I carried back. I don't remember. I only remember getting it after I carried back the giant bread bug. So it could just be a bullbear or a giant bread bug, I think. The ferocity of these beasts makes me shiver. However, their cracked lips make me shiver even harder. I would sell some ointment if we had Yeti. Breadbug's probably going to be carried over. These things may be cute, but don't get in its face. They'll chomp the second anything gets in its personal bubble, and I'd share the same feeling. Dandori tip. Do not bother sending any army attacking at it from all around. Be smart. It has bug in its name, but it looks far from any yucky bugs I've ever seen. I'm oddly tempted to befriend one and name it Maxwell, or perhaps Gilbert. Experts say this variant of the shaggy longlegs has evolved to cover more ground. That explains the unwelcoming large feet. The bright red color suggests that it is not a docile creature. With no natural predators, it's assumed that the rage built up inside it is to combat other members in a duel for its territory. Do not eat. The acidic hairs on its body will send you to the emergency room. Red is a symbol of danger. This big bad beast is something you don't want to anger or cross its path. I was first ambushed by this beast. I have learned its pattern of its rapid stomping. Next time, I will prevail. Dandori forever! What could have possibly happened to make this arachnor burn with such a fierce rage? We found it on top of a cake, correct? Maybe its friends forgot about its birthday? Yeesh, almost makes you feel a little bad, huh?
How dare it stain my spacesuit with that ink? Doesn't it know that simple Hokotate dry cleaning is expensive nowadays?
True Dandori practice is when you evade the blinding ink this stupid squid sprays at you. I hear some scientists refer to this as a squid. What a funny word. It makes me want to sing and dance for some reason. Ya wari mare.
Do I dare say it? I can afford to wash my suit every time I get inked. Not to mention the other two, they'll pay for their washers from their own pockets.
Expert Dandori analysts detect a very generous reward from that turnip tail. The Toady Bloister's tail is terrifyingly similar to that of a Hokotation onion. I do not think I can ever look at them the same way again. For once in my life, I am glad I cannot eat. We saw the Wattlepuss before, and the last one is the Spectralid.
I'll admit, the wildlife here is breathtaking, but no slacking off! Get back to work!
These colorful ones can help you if you're in a pickle. Spectralids are the least horrific insect we have seen here so far. The red one is obviously the most superior because it's like me, red and filled with spice. I do not care if Olimar tells me to stop talking about myself, someone has to. That is all the rest of the entries in the Piklopedia, all 55 out of 55. That is everything we have missed in the playthrough. One last thing is that Tong did tell me he is working on a version 2.0 for this game. It's gonna fix typos and fix some pathing issues and fix some other bugs within the game. I did ask Tong himself if he did put me in the Behemoth's Market. He did not put me in the Behemoth's Market, but he will put me in the Behemoth's Market in version 2.0. So whenever that comes out, be on the lookout, go into first-person view in the Behemoth's Market and see if you can find me, because I will in fact be there in 2.0. At least that's what he told me. Also, there is some levels in the mission mode that are not available at the moment. When I get to mission mode, it is the Caves Reborn mode, I will be playing all of the stuff that is currently available, but I think he told me there's 2 levels that are not available in Caves Reborn, and the Dandori challenge missions, there's only 1 of them. I do not plan on playing the 1 mission, because I'm just going to wait till 2.0 comes out, when all of the missions are there, and then I will play all of them there. So, that is that. That is everything we have missed in the game. God dang it! I hate having a one-track mind. I'm recording this like 30 minutes after I recorded the last bit. There's 2 more things, actually, I wanted to showcase, because I had to go back and get a bunch of things here. I have more dialogue to read here, so you can see extra dialogue. I'm not sure what's worse, the unbeatable heat. Okay, we saw that one, and then it's this from 40 onward. These Pikmin that Olimar discovered came in many different varieties. I'm a real big fan of the purple ones. They're so chunky and tough, built like a real employee. I'm tired today, I'm not writing anything. The purple or white Pikmin onions have not been discovered yet, but I do remember them being rewards from the Sage Leaf. Are they special? Do they only exist underground? We haven't seen any in caves yet, so maybe there may be a chance that they are safely not in the hands of that leafling. There has been no sign of Moss ever since we returned to the planet. I'm sure she is doing fine wherever she is. The Pikmin bonded with her very well, so if there's any trouble, I'm sure they watch each other's backs. How to prepare a bulbor. Plump specimens are best split roasted whole, stuffed with a lime and a slab of bacon. Basted frequently to ensure a magnificently moist haunch. I'm also gonna go back into the game, because there's actually a thing I want to discover, which are the other secret, murals. Because we found, fake Mr. Beast, and Bowser Jr., and the Coelacanth one, which I think also was located here. And there's 2 more secret murals, and Tong told me where they are located. One of them, he said, was in the tropical wild seaside paradise area. Does he mean this tree stump? Ah! He does mean this tree stump. I don't know who that is. It's somebody, though. Take a picture of that. And then we'll end the day. And we get to see one more bit of dialogue here for the end of the day. We gathered nothing. Ready to refuel energy tank. Oh, I also found out if you unmod the game to make it Vanilla Pikmin 3 while copying over a Repick 3 save file, all of the juice that the Kopaiage drink is still the disgusting oil. So they just drink the oil instead, which is quite funny. I don't think the president something. I didn't press the B button, but I can look at it later. The president something. That's my bad. Okay, well, I'll look at it later. He said the last one was in Dreaded Rainforest. It's right next to the base in the Dreaded Rainforest, he says. So we'll come back here one more time. Then it should just be... Also, here's the red spectrolid you need to get. Said it was in one of these little things. It's either this one or there's one over here by the real fake snowman. Oh, I even see it too. That's, is that Nikado Avocado? I'm pretty sure. Archaeology hobbyist. Take photos of 5 hidden murals. I believe that's all of them. I don't know if there's any more. Because in normal Pikmin 3 there were 10. But if I go to achievements... there's only one of these here. Like, there would be a second one right next to it. Because that's Caves Reborn related. And that is... beat the story on the Kaizo difficulty, which will be happening in... Or the Kaizo difficulty will be fully implemented in 2.0. I think there is only... Also, find all of Olimar's notes. I'm missing 2 of those. I think those are the infinitely respawning notes that happen with the purple Pikmin, because I don't know where the rest of those are. I've literally gotten everything else. This is Twilight River related. And this is Dandori Metals related. So I think these are the only hidden murals in the game. Then if I return to title screen here, and then go back, and then I can read the Olimar thing that I just missed, even though I could have clicked End Day there, and you would have seen even more exclusive dialogue. Okay, so story mode, 1 player, down 45, and voyage log. I don't think the president realized that the leafling took the TV with his wife on it. It probably lost the signal when it left the ship, though. She must be extremely upset. That is all of the secrets that I missed in the game. For real. I will now officially cut back to the end of the game. But then that concludes Repick 3 Deluxe's main story. Like I said, this was absolutely fantastic to play through, even though some things were a little bit jank. But there's also a little bit of jank stuff in Pikmin 2 mods that I play as well. We are not done with the game yet, as next time I play the game, we will be going to 2 sides of a leaf. Play through Olimar's wife's point of view after she crash lands on PNF 404. She befriends the Pikmin to repair the damaged ship and collect treasure. In the process, she comes across the leafling. We will do that next time, and then after that we will do all of the custom Dandori missions, as they are called, I believe, on the title screen. Or it's Caves Reborn, but there's also Dandori missions. But the Caves Reborn stuff we will also take care of later. But that has been the Repick 3 Deluxe story. This is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full 100% playthrough of Repick 3 Deluxe, and many, 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 many other Pikmin things I have done on the channel in the past. I have been live for 6 hours today, and I'm starving. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.